Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Felix. Just to show you through our scanner, trading scanner. This is a very powerful scanner that help you to trade the market with ease, right? I tell you. Now, we've seen that one of the biggest problem that most traders have, that beginner or even intermediate. So basic problem about beginners that where to enter and when to exit the market. So one of the major problem, and that's why you see that a good number of people fall victim of giving money to Ponzi promoters because they want to make money. Now we've got the solution for you. We have different scanner. We have 5 layers of scanners that are going to help you to make money. All right. Now this is our first scanner called the PBX SRP SNR zone scanner. So this is actually helping you to find an entry. Maybe you are a newbie or you are a swing trader. So it works with all time frame. So that's one thing. Now look at it. This is Euro USD or GBP USD, for instance. Look at a swing trader will have bought here things and then holding on this way. And then bought here and sold here and still holding. I'm not saying you should be like that. So you have to understand this is a daily time frame. Now you can see major sell, major buy, retest another new buy. The market continue like that. Now, so this is one of the scanner. We have another one. Of course, this one is like smart money concept or something like that, just to help people can do. So people would like professional trading where you work with ICT or smart money and all of that. So you want to take into the market. So let's look at it. Let's look at Euro USD. Okay, something like this. Oh, where did I come to? Excuse me. What really happened? What happened here? I just over head. Hear what I was doing. Where did I put these lines? Let's go. Let's check one time. Euro USD. I don't know. Maybe I was trying to teach and then do all these lines. Perhaps very possible. I'm surprised. I'm surprised having all these lines. That's where my concern. Let's check. Okay, so now, so look at this is it, right? So go to 15 minutes and go to see market structure shift and see break of structure, break of structure, break of structure as market continue and all of that. This kind of help you to identify different structure. Now here we do scalping with gold. This is a very powerful one if you're a gold scalper. Look at the sell here since. Now, look at one thing is this. For all this line you are seeing, in between those region is 100 pips. Oh, yeah, you heard me right. Now, like this signal that came now, and let's say you find an entry, and to get to this point will be 100 pips. You take the profit. That's how we do scalping. So sometime when you are in a scalp, you can hold onto the trade for as long until when you give a counter valid buy or sell signal. Like now you are bought here. Look at this, a signal. All right. This is a signal. Now, and this was a very powerful signal happens here. Now, I wouldn't take this signal, and I'll tell you why when you purchase this scanner, we'll explain to you some of those conditions, but this is a very heavy one. All right. But even somebody who took this signal when it come out and then targeting 50, 100 pips, it will have made the money, but I don't love that. I love the one I would take. I'll take my profit. I still have some position I'm trailing. Now, so if you're looking at this now, for anyone who took this signal here and wait to the next opposing value, this is the next opposing value signal. So the validity is gotten here. That's about how many pips? That's about 630 pips. Oh, yes, you have me right. Now, having gotten this again, there hasn't been any valid opposing until this was not a valid opposing. This was not a valid opposing because this is the signal itself. This was a valid opposing. Oh, yes, this is a valid opposing. All right, very valid opposing. So at this close of this candle, then this is stopped. So let's look at it from, because this is your entry. At least this is the initiations and expansion, then delivery. So after the delivery entry is done, and so there to this point, that's about 250 pips, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's how we actually make money. So if you want to scalp, you're going to be, this is 3 minute time frame. We use 1 minute, 5 minutes to get it, because you use 5 minutes sometime, the signal will have gone far before you find your entry, right? Yeah, so if you look at it on 5 minutes, this is not valid. And that means this market actually returned back to mitigate the rejection block, as it were. Okay. So if you go to 1 minute, it come more faster, but of course, you are going to be picking it in piecemeal. If you do not understand so much, you're going to have issues. So this is valid. So that means, so if you look at this now, so this one will have stopped you out. We'll have gotten this as a valid buy, right? So that means you have ejected out of this. So I think preferably you can stay on 3 minutes, but if you can maintain standard on your 1 minute, is still good, because you can still be doing amazing, amazing, amazing thing. Okay, you got that? So 3 minutes, the very most perfect for your scalper. Then you are going to be more in charge of the market. So now for anyone who entered from here to this point, let's look at how many pips would I have done. Here you have this to this point. Okay, that's about 100 pips plus. And the rule is 50 to 100 pips, or multiple of 50 pips. That's what we said. Then you have, this is for Bitcoin scalping. Then we have this for price action, purely price action trading and all of that. So let's go at the gold. So you can see the price action. These are the swing point. So price action talk more of candlestick, number one, and talk about the market structure. Number two, talk about support and resistance, demand and supply zone. And I think these are basic things that price action model always look out for. And so they want to see, and then trend and trend line. Okay. So some always draw trend line to see are we still bullish or bearish, stuff like that. So something like this, let's look at it here this way. All right. So that's a pure price action trader. Don't look for unnecessary thing. You want to look at the candle in a naked way. So this still work for you. This is a high, and then this is a correction. Then did it mitigate this? Yes. That means the market continue to buy. And then how do we now see that this is a swing low? All right, until this one is taken out and all of that. So this is price action. So we have different strategy. The first one is this, all right, which has to do with this is the most universal. All right, let's go back to that quickly. And we took trade this morning, like Euro USD, AUD card, AUD USD, and all of that. And they were phenomenally, fantastically good, right? But look at it now. So we use the daily to check the candle patterns and that was formed. And then we use the 4 hours to look at an entry. So I think this entry was done since last week. GBP USD. That was a massive and amazing one. And now, so this is the candles. Probably say, are we going to be selling or buying? So if you give me this signal now, so let's look at it. I'm going to go into back to, yeah, I would say some just take it, but we always wait for a confirmation. So you can't wait on this 4 hours like that. So we'll step down to the internal structure so that you can find an entry, which is 15 minutes. Now stopping to 15 minutes, can you see that trade already? Now this was an entry. Now, and so after this, now this was not a very strong one. If it's a strong one, you will have find some supporting layer below here. But nevertheless, I can take that trade to this point. That's merely a pullback. Okay. Oh, yes, that's merely a pullback. But that pullback already, you will have made some good money. Then the same thing will have happened to Euro USD. Here you have Euro USD. Fantastic. The same thing, right? Then AUD card, AUD card. Here you can see the same thing happened. Massive sell, right? Then let's look at AUD USD. All right, so you can see them. So, oh, fantastic. AUD USD was very perfect. So because why? It actually got back to a note point. And so that means I haven't gotten that signal. So let's look at it on daily time frame. Okay, so on daily time frame, so it has not given a signal for This market is supposed to sell more, right? So you have on 1 hour time, 4 hours to actually see the structure. I think it got a lot of support. Yeah. So, but nevertheless, so your signal instrument have not given you a buy. So I still see this more of selling back. Sometime when you are looking for 4 hours, they didn't give you, then 1 hour may be earlier enough and all that. So neither did this one give you. A little bit choppy. Probably will sell back eventually. But for anyone who understands what he's doing, so you can imagine here. Okay, so let's say here, and then targeting this point. So the question you ask yourself, is it up to 1:2 risk reward ratio? If it's not, you don't want to give it a shot because your stop loss to do below this swing low, right? So to give your trade a buffer. Now getting to this point, okay, 1:2 risk reward achievable here. That means, well, we could take such trade and then continue to trade the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, this tool is super powerful. So trust me, super powerful. We use it to trade any instrument at all, being in Bitcoin, but in look at Bitcoin. In fact, look at how Bitcoin came down and then got supported. Look at the sell, the buy, and then continue. So when it's able to retest above this point again, that means the Bitcoin is getting back up. I'm sure Bitcoin was indecisive. That was how and why it actually did what it did now. Okay, so let me just take some trade from somewhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the simplicity of what we do and why we recommend this scanner for anybody at all. Anybody. It's good for any type of trader. Okay. So look at gold last week. I was telling people about the market was going to be breaking out and buying more, and then not everyone actually understood. The fundamental around gold and all that. So we trade any instrument at all. All right. So I've shown it to some of us. This is like a local stock in Nigeria called FitSyn. We use it to track it. We use it to track any stock. BOA. Let's look at BOA. BOA Cement. Okay. So look at BOA Cement. Margin 219 naira. You can see where it asks you to buy here. Right? Look at where it says sell here. Look at the buy point here. Are you getting that? This is stock. All right. This one, okay, we are not in the New York is not yet opened. So look at ask us to buy, and then so Lafarge, these are the instrument that will be giving dividend not long now. So 200 naira per shares. Okay. Jais Bank. Okay, I'm just trying to show you how and why we recommend this scanner. Oh, fantastic. Now, I think I need to give this to some of our people. Some people have asked me, when should I buy? When should I buy? I told them, wait, the Stanbic IBTC 30. Now he has given, though not yet totally confirmed, but this is 4 hours. Because if we go on daily, let's look at it. So he's still confused. That means chances are there that I can rock down. So, and if you rock down, that would be a bad one. And then go to 4 hours. You can see, you see what I was still trying to say? So because the consolidation of the daily time frame was not too powerful, you can see now going to 15 minutes is so much restricted here. This scanner, it just make job easy for you. Just follow the instruction, simple. You're good to go. So strong. You are good to go. No stress. So being in crypto, stock, anything, right? Commodity, you trade with ease and with rest of mind. Look at Solana. So Solana have been struggling in range, right? But that will have formed a buy, sell for you. Can you see that? This is a buy. This is another buy. This is a sell. This is a buy. This is a sell. This is a buy, and all of that. Right? Remember, this is 4 hour time frame. So by the time you go more lower, you will see the expansion of those levels. So we always want people to use higher time frame, to check the key levels. That's going to give you more better view, not too dirty and all of that. All right, so subscribe now. Go to the comment section, chat with a phone number there, +23490 470 44998. All right, so you make money, help yourself, make money with ease, no stress. You don't need to know too much of technical analysis. The joy of it is that when you subscribe, we put you to our ecosystem and then still direct you on how to maximize the scanner and how to use it effectively. And so these are the more supporting kind of services you have subscribing to this scanner. All right, thank you very much. Do have a nice time. Take advantage of it now and help your trading to be more simplified. Bye for now.